Hello and welcome back to another stream, and as you can see we are playing a modded version of Skyrim, which is a whole brand new game which you can get for free on Steam, but you need Skyrim Special Edition to play it. But it's a whole new world with a brand new story and stuff like that, so let's give it a shot. Enderal. A nice day in summer. Doesn't look too bad. Looks very pretty. Notoriousness of meat. Some words. Read it. Pause it. Read it if you want to. I ain't reading, I've got a bit of a cold. Oh, we're Daddy.
Oh, hey there. I didn't see you coming. So, how did it go?
Oh, he's looking a bit bloodshot.
Where are we? We're at home, silly. Where else would we be? Just Mommy, sister, you and me. Now tell me, how did it go? Did you find it?
Find what?
No? Pity. Maybe you're simply looking in the wrong places. Did you ever think of that? Oh well, who knows? Say, why don't you go inside and see if you can help Mommy with the cooking? The Creator was kind to us today and sent a big fat elk right in front of my bow. All right?
Okay. Let's go inside and help Mummy then. Mummy! What the hell was that? There's the...
My, I totally forgot what a mess I left here. But I was right, wasn't I? A real gem we've got here. Well then, let's waste no more time and get to it, shall we?
But what about Mummy and sister?
What? Now would you look at that? I totally forgot about them. They're dead, don't you remember? You murdered them back then, both of them. But hey, no use crying over spilled milk, right? At least this means there's more meat for the two of us. You still remember how to do this, right? First, off with the skin. Slice up the belly, then out with the entrails. I'll look for a nice sharp knife in the meantime, to cut off the head. I don't think either of us wants to eat that, do we?
Well, I didn't kill him, Daddy. It was the masked man.
Oh, silly, what's this again? We both know that's a lie. You did it. I remember it all. First, you set this horrible fire to your sister's crib. She screamed and screamed, and Mommy heard it, but when she finally got there, nothing was left of her but burnt flesh. And... oh gosh, do we really need to go through this again? You know how sad it makes me when you do this. You killed them, period. No matter how often you tell me you didn't, it changes nothing. You hear me? Nothing. Now please, let's start cooking. I'm so bloody damn hungry. Oh, by the Creator's name, why are you telling these lies? Isn't it enough that you murdered us? Do you really have to bother me over and over with your stupid, pathetic, and pointless whining? You know, sometimes I wish the Creator would have made me just a little less merciful. Just a little less pious. Because then I would have realized that you were tainted by sin long before any of this had ever happened. And instead of raising you, feeding you, and loving you like a father does, I would have put you in the horse trough right after you were born. Yes, I should have killed you. I should have just killed you. Just like you killed us. And now, you think you're safe because we're all under the earth, don't you? Well, listen up, my child. You are wrong. And do you know why? Because the dead don't forget. Do you hear me? The dead don't forget. Now enough of this useless chatter. I'm bloody starving. Bring me the meat, you spoiled brat. Bring it to me. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. 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 Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat.
Okay, that's a start. Everything went well in this household.
Let's begin with a question. It might sound simple to you at first, but I pray you to think about it. What distinguishes a free man from a slave? For now, however, let us start this story where another one ended 3 years ago, with the death of the Lightborn. For 4,000 years they had reigned over this world, 7 arcanists who, through their magic, had acquired eternal life. In a time of chaos, they gave mankind what they thought it needed most, to be ruled over with an ironclad, fair hand. Within just 1 century, they united the shattered lands, and a single century later, their human origin was forgotten. They became gods, or Lightborn, as they let themselves be worshipped as. Yet the longer they reigned, the louder the voices grew that accused them of tyranny. The loudest being that of Naranzul Aranthiel. And he succeeded in achieving what was once thought impossible. He gathered an army, overturned the Lightborn, and gave back freedom to mankind. However, the price for this was high, because where there are gaps of power, fights erupt. As such, this world grew into what it is today, shattered, riven, and broken into pieces. But
Okay.
all of this was merely a diversion, so that no one would notice something else. The death of the Lightborn had set something into motion. Clockwork, having long stood still, its gears now once again slowly began to turn. This is the story of someone who wanted to be free.
Shh, hey, quiet, damn it. You wanna wake up the entire ship or what? Well, sorry. That was a bit harsh. I'm just nervous, that's all. It was that dream again, wasn't it? Uh-huh. Seriously, if we had a penny for every night since we met where you woke up screaming, we'd probably be traveling to Enderal in our own starship and... well, not like this. Some things never change, I guess. Do you ever ask yourself if maybe you blame yourself for all of this? For what happened to your family, I mean? As determined as ever. I guess you're right. But who knows? Maybe everything is going to be different now. It's strange, isn't it? The way life sometimes goes. Now, if you had told me that a few weeks ago, I would have at the very least called you insane. But if the stories are true, there's no better place for a fresh start. Can you believe it? Apparently there aren't even any slaves on Enderal. It's amazing. Only this whole blind passenger thing is making my head ache. Not our fault. Damn it, we're thieves. Frauds. And unlike you, I actually have a problem with that. But anyway, what's done is done. I just hope the Enderalians are easier on Outlanders than the Neremes are. Your mother was a fugitive as well, wasn't she? Where exactly did she come from? You've told me 100 times, but I just keep on forgetting it.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. I think we're going to leave that as is. That looks alright. Hi, Tim. Well, there's a lot of hair cells in this one. And a lot of beards as well. They really put some work into this. Right. How do I name me? Guess I don't. Finish and name your character. Can't see.
Ah, Kilay.
She fled from that civil war the Black Crescent caused, didn't she? Ironic, isn't it? Seems some parents pass on their fates to their children. Anyway. Whew, I'm gonna hit the hay for an hour or so. It's your turn to stand... Wait. You hear that? Shit. Someone's coming.
Nowadays just don't want a man to guard them anymore. That's the problem. I tell you, sometimes I long for the good old days, back when I could lift a skirt and nobody would bat an eye. Anyway, enough of the chit-chat. Now, where did I put that key?
Where did I put that
Blazes,
key?
what do they want down here? The lamp! Quickly! Put out the lamp!
That's what I was trying to do.
Good. Now, quiet.
Ah, here we go. Ah, smells like Vaughtier's balls down here. Say now, what's that chest supposed to look like?
Small, with the crest of the Blue Island Coalition on it, I think.
Ah, yeah, right. Black Guardian knows what the captain wants it for this shortly before arriving. You go look upstairs. I'll see if I can find it down here.
Okay.
Oh, shit. They don't leave us any choice. We need to do something quick. You take on the old guy, I'll take the young one. Go!
Someone's there.
Throw a hook to the face! Come on, dodge! You can do it!
Oh, look at that.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That wasn't part of the plan. Not at all. What in blazes are we going to do now?
Quite the finisher.
Yes, of course. That makes sense. One of them said it's not much longer until we arrive. With a little luck, no one will notice they're gone until then. Come on. Help me search. There must be a rope or something. And I thought we were over the hump when we made it on board. It just can't ever be easy, can it?
Rope. Okay. Horseshoe. Wine. I'm gonna take some of that. Got everything apart. Oh, there it is.
Poor lost souls. The probabilities have turned against you.
What the? Who are you?
You are confused by my sudden appearance. But my identity is irrelevant, as are you, dear Sirius. Unfortunately.
What? Oh shit, please don't tell anyone we're down here, please. We didn't mean any harm. These guys were just...
You ask that I not reveal you, for your intentions were not evil. And I believe you. But sadly, it's not compassion that rules my deeds. The first beat of a wing must happen. It is the only way the probabilities will fall into place. This is the way it has to be. The way it has been for eons. I am sorry.
What the? Oh no! No! What are you doing, please? Please don't leave! We just wanted to...
Okay. It's going grand so far.
After we had left Ostin, the two of you hid in the cargo and lived on our stocks. Then when Rick and Sebald found you, you gave them a beating. And all of a sudden, a veiled woman appeared and knocked you out with wild magic. Is that about it?
Yes, I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Please, my dame, we didn't have a choice. You've got to believe us, the war, we just wanted a second chance, that's all.
A second chance. Yes, I think I understand you.
On a jungle setting, do you think you could defeat a bear?
And as my ship is one of the only ships...
Why would you see a bear in a jungle?
Wars, you were simply forced to board without paying.
Yes, we could work for you, you know? We could scrub the deck, peel potatoes, anything to pay off our debt. And as soon as we've arrived...
Heartbreaking. How truly, truly heartbreaking. But let's be honest.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Tim. And I know it's going to be some kind of trick question.
The others did, but you didn't. Instead, you've nested on my ship like flesh maggots, enjoying the good life while my crew actually had to earn their keep. And now you're feeding me this bullshit about veiled women and wild magic? How stupid do you think I am? I know your kind. You are cutthroats, filchers.
I'll say no then.
Guts to admit it.
What? No. You're wrong. Please, just let me explain.
I don't give a shit for your explanations. If there's one thing I hate more than cowards, it's people trying to pluck my heartstrings. You two are scum. And there's only one kind of punishment for scum on my ship.
Want net a polar bear in Lost?
Ruger.
Your English is
Do it.
perfect, mate.
Of course, Captain. I'm sorry, lad. You should have stayed in.
And by the way, everybody was dead in Lost anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You can't do this.
Oh,
Still said no.
Believe me, I can.
No.
Making me miss all the cutscenes.
Oh, well, look at that. Someone's woken up. Rise and shine.
What about 500 ducks?
Him and his friend together.
This guy ain't going anywhere.
To the fish.
I'm gonna ban you.
Good luck in your new life, friend.
No. I'll say no. You're multitasking. No, I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Breathe.
18 plus content.
Tell me, what is time to the dead dreaming anyway?
So many people just talk, and never act.
to be powerless.
This is about your damn pride, Team.
I know I'm not real. At least not according to your definition.
I know damn well I'm doing.
It's just... There was nothing I could do.
This isn't happening. But then again,
This just isn't happening.
What is reality anyway?
Selfish fool!
Talent learn meditation. So where am I then? Shield wall. Mercenary. Bloodthirst. Skill trees. I can only assume. But we want to do memory of the Pandal, improve your handling of 200 weapons. Yeah, that's equipped to RT. Oh, RB. Press wrong button. RB. Right. You feel dizzy. It starts with the dreams. Find a way to reach inland. Okay. Game does look really good. Read your journal. So, I said no to the ducks. Give me 1 second while I deal with some unsavory people. I have to sit for it. So I can't equip anything at the moment then. Okay. Well. The ruin, just like in the vision. I don't think I need to take a shovel. Ooh, let's do that. Somebody's little campsite. Somebody's little blood. Bloody skeevers. Wait. There we go. Hooray! Now I've got a sword. Awesome. Items. Your original skills will learn a book. Take the book at the skeleton and use it. So I'm missing something. Key there somewhere. That's pretty cool. Bloody bats. Not Batman. Unless this is Batman's cave. Yeah. Might be worth something. Go under there. Do we go up this way or do we go the other way? Well, we're up this way now, so I don't suppose it really matters. Certain areas seen as bad have rage arcane fever, drink ambrosia to bring it down again. Okay. How do I know how much I've got without having it come up on the screen? Double beer. Books to level up. Lightning that did 7 damage. Oh, I gotta get learning points, do I? Okay. Interesting. So there should be a bow around here somewhere. The corpses in the light, they are gone. But okay. The machine, why does it feel so familiar? No idea, mate. Really raise your carry weight. Nice. There it is. I think I've got to go down there then. Ah, pretty cool. Sneak undetected or try a sneak attack. Wow, that worked really well. I'm just gonna go back here for a second and I'm gonna quickly say that. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, that was a toughie. Oh, I can level up. From the archery. That. Pieces for princess. Elementalism. So that needs put to sight. So. Ah. Right. Oop. Net of souls. It also reduces the weight of heavy armor by 10% and grants your talent range or raise your weapon damage for a short time. Two-handed weapons. I can't do anything anyway, so that's not going to matter. Go back. do so. Heals cast at 6 points per second. No, that's not what I wanted at all. Oh, I must. At least that's down. There's no bed or anything, was there? Suncoast. Start with the dream. By the way, the ravine, collect pumpkins to hasten half rotation, collect mana fungi to hasten rotation. I think I'm supposed to be down here. Idiot. Ooh, level 2. Oh. Let's get some mana going. Back out to the coast again. What was the troll hiding in here then? Oh, nearly there. I think that's about it. It's better than that. Whew. That was a finisher. Don't need that. Take that. I do not need that. Still 3 points out from target. Can only be casted on enemies. Sounds fair enough. How are we looking? Dapper. We are looking dapper. What have we got to eat? Ooh. Good stuff here. Still look the same. There's shiny somewhere around here. En route.
Now would you look at that? I knew I'd seen someone scrambling in the mountains. What brings you here, my sir? Who am I? Finn Delires, apothecarius by my path. Pleased to meet you. And you are at Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. Where are you from? But wait, don't tell me. I know that accent. Nerim, isn't it?
There we go. Everything's locked up. At least for the night we should.
Wait a second. Who's that?
Just an adventurer on his way. No reason to worry.
What is that?
No reason to worry? For heck's sake, Finn. How do you know that this guy isn't with the bandits? You said you'd call me if anyone showed up. And now you're standing here, having a chat with him as if this were the bathing house of Ark.
Lo and behold, we are still alive. Now, is there anything else, Carbos?
I've got my eye on you. Touch any of our stuff, and you'll regret it. Unbelievable.
May I present Carbos, as he lives and breathes. Sorry about that just now. That's just how he is. In any case, if you don't need any more help, I'd suggest you move on. Follow the way east behind the dam house. It'll lead you to a village called Riverville. Ah, here, take this. Truth be told, you don't look so healthy. Your eyes... well, whatever. Well, what can I tell you? This is the Sun Coast, in the south of Enderal. A pretty peaceful area, except for all the animals and bandits that have recently started going crazy. And, well, that's pretty much it. I think you should ask the people in Riverville if you want to know more. They certainly have some stories to tell. To an adventurer? If you ask me, what you need before you adventure anywhere is some good old-fashioned shut-eye. But yes, there are some places. The Three River Watch, for example, right there below the stone arch. It was once an old trading post, but now it's full of shady characters. Ah, and there's also a big Pyrian ruin south of it. By the Black Guardian, you really are an outlander, aren't you? My path is... well, it's just me path. My role designated to me by Malthus. A kind of calling, if you will. Not exactly. Malthus designates our place in society. Generally the same one our fathers and forefathers occupied. I walk the path of the erudites. And there's also the manufacturers, the sublimes, and, of course, the pathless. Within these roles, we are free to choose a profession, but certain vocations that are available to an erudite are not permitted to a manufacturer, which is one path below. However, below does not mean that it is in any way inferior. Everyone on Enderal does what they do best, and who would know better than the gods what exactly that is?
Indeed.
Maybe. But if I look at other countries, even within the civilized world, it's hard to find a people as peaceful as ours. Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
How do I switch to my tab? I would like to sell some stuff. I ain't got no mouse. Awesome!
Yeah, why not? Show me what you've got. Maybe I have some things you can use.
Right, I can buy stuff, but I can't sell stuff. There we go, right. I never use that. Go, and let's go. Let's go, let's go, and let's go. Keep most of that. I don't know if how these will keep these. I think I can sell that. Okay, that as well. Okay, what have you got? How much have I got actually? 99 pennies. I don't think you got anything I really want. 66 pennies!
Don't mention it. I wish you a quick recovery and safe roads. Walk blessed. Carbos, do we need the still tomorrow? Or can I clean all the tools?
Places, Finn, I'm playing. Don't bother me.
I guess that means no.
Why did my fever go up?
By the righteous path. What happened to you? You look as if you've met the Black Guardian himself. Fever? Well, there could be many causes. Wait a moment. I think I still have some grunt root. That should be enough to ease your pain, at least for now. Take a seat at the fire. The warmth might help you.
Oh, so now we're brewing potions for complete strangers.
Well...
Shut up before I kill you.
If strangers are about to die of fever, then yes. There was that oath we swore once, remember? To help the afflicted, to...
Whatever.
Thank you. Gruntroots, Gruntroots. Ah, here we go. So, let's see. Sheer camp, some water. Ha! Done. I can't make any promises,
Shit.
but...
Finn! The still!
Do something, damn it! Do something! Oh! Oh, sod it!
Do I really have to watch every step you take? That was a fucking close call.
Hey, I'm sorry, alright. We'll pick up a new one in Ark.
Yeah, and you're paying for it. Here I thought this bloody day couldn't get any worse.
This day isn't getting any better. Here, drink this. It'll help you. See, you already look a lot better. Still, you should let a priest take a look at that fever as soon as possible. The grunt root potion will wane in a few days. What, you mean the still? Bad quality, and too much heat, I'd wager. But, whatever will be, will be. Explosion. I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Finn Dalleries. Died in 8234. Cause of death, exploding still.
Ha ha. Look, I really don't know what you're talking about. Maybe...
Wait a second. What was that? I could have sworn I saw something moving over there. Oh, shit!
What the? Carbos!
They've hit me, Finn. Those bastards. They've hit me.
What?
Carbos, do something, damn it!
Now look at that.
We're having a lovely day.
Survivor has awoken. Jaspar Matumiel Delveric. Jaspar for short. And you, my friend, are at my very own campsite. Before you ask, yes, the bandits killed both of the apothecary. The only reason you're still alive is that the impact of the explosion threw you right into the thicket. Most of your injuries are only superficial, but your fever, well, that's a different story. I was on the perimeter, and no, I didn't help, for two reasons. One, I was outnumbered. Two, I'm quite fond of my entrails. I wish I had a more heroic answer, but I don't. Sorry. Quite a lot, actually. You're suffering from Arcanist's fever. Honestly, I'm surprised the old apothecarius didn't see that. Let me guess, you're suddenly capable of doing things you previously knew only from the bard songs, right? You're unusually strong, you have reflexes like a cat, and drinking potions or any kind of magically infused substance leaves a bitter afterglow in your head. Well then, congratulations. Your magical talent just blossomed. A bit late, given your age, but it happens. Put simply, the fever is a result of your body not being able to cope with it. It's not much of a problem for now, but if you don't let an Arcanist treat you sometime soon, things are going to get grim. Contain it, not cure it. From here on out, you're always going to be a little more sensitive than someone without magical gifts. But that's tolerable compared to what your magic will allow you to do. Prone to certain conditions. As I said, your fever will get worse if you drink healing potions. But you'll also be a lot more susceptible to nightmares and those kinds of things. Also, you should be very cautious of areas with magical contamination, such as Thalgard in the east. At first, diffuse headaches, general unease. Later on, your eyesight will blur, your limbs will grow weak, and you'll get a maddening itch all over your body. If you leave it untreated for too long, you'll either die or turn into an Orbaya. Yes, it can kill you. Everything has its price, as the wise hermit likes to say. And an Orbaya is basically a giant undead version of yourself with tumors and pus all over your body. Just never let the fever get too bad.
Who?
Well, there's ambrosia, but for an uncontained fever, it'll only postpone the symptoms. Later, you can drink it whenever the fever gets worse. The stuff looks and tastes like undead sweat, and is bloody expensive, but it's the only thing that really helps. You have visions? Not that I know of. The only visions I've ever had are those that come along with a good pipe of peaceweed. You know what? As I said, someone needs to contain your fever as soon as possible. And as it happens, I know people. But in return, I want you to tell me everything. What did you do in that temple? And what's the story with those visions? I can't put my finger on it, but there's something strange about you, and that intrigues me. What do you say? Well then, the stage is yours.
The temple I did nothing.
I see. My condolences for
we
your
had one
loss.
flash forward back.
So, let me summarize. You somehow survived getting thrown into the open sea, and while you were half dead, had this dream in which you saw burnt bodies and a blinding light? Huh. And you also said that your magic didn't develop gradually, as it usually does, but all at once, right? Well, that's quite the story. I guess you know how absurd it sounds, but for some reason, I believe you. I've met a lot of liars in my life, and you aren't one of them.
Good.
All right, it's settled then. I'll introduce you to my employer and ask him to treat you. Before we leave, however, there's something else I need to take care of, and I could use a hand. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can make for Ark. Ark? The capital of this country? Walls high as towers of iron-hard stone rest alone in the mountains in granite enthroned, never decaying, the ages surveying, guarded by Malphus, and blah 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 blah, and so on and so forth. You're going to see it soon. Well, aren't you curious? I work for the Holy Order. Yeah, but they're more than just a military unit here. Enderal belongs to Malphus, the guardian god, and the Order answers directly to him. In other words, they're calling the shots here. No king, no queen, no council, just an order of noble warriors always looking so stern and joyless that you might think they're struggling with constipation. Splendid. You'll need some information before you can help me, though. I take it the fact that Vin has seen better times hasn't eluded your attention, has it? For the last 2 years, there have been wars and unrest everywhere. And even though in Enderal there's officially peace, there are peculiar things happening here, too. Normally docile animals and fakirs attacking wanderers in the open. The dead awakening in hordes. It's unsettling, to say the least. The strangest thing, however, is the Red Madness. Yeah, the rumors. I've heard them too. And I could indeed imagine that they're true, and that there's a connection, yes. As I said, maybe. If you ask me, the Lightborn were never more than imposters anyway. False gods. Oh, I'm hardly representative. I've seen that a long life is only one of the things powerful magic can achieve. And the false deity theory isn't that new, after all, is it? Seriously, say the Lightborn really are as mighty as the revelations say they are. Wouldn't they have the power to call down lightning on me right here and right now, to punish me for my insolence? No. The Lightborn were immortal kings, and that's all. At least, that's how I see it. I hope I didn't hurt your feelings. Splendid. You never know. But we digress. Yeah. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their mind. Just a couple of weeks ago, there was a smith in Ark who butchered his entire family. He was drunk, but that doesn't explain why he screamed things like "Fear the light" while he was doing it. Or a young woman of noble path who set her own house on fire while her family was asleep. Now, you might say that these kinds of things happen, but by now there have been more than a dozen incidents in a very short period of time. The fact that the afflicted's eyes glow red while they go rampant has made people call the disease the Red Madness. Thing is, some weeks ago it happened again, only this time it was a magister from the Holy Order itself. A teacher who instructs the novices aspiring to become keepers. His name was Yarrow, a man with more than 60 winners on his back. Well, according to the sole survivor, he entered the teaching room that day as usual, but instead of giving his lecture on alchemy, he gave a strange kind of speech where he kept going on about how mankind is corrupted and that it has succumbed to the void. Then his eyes started glowing, he locked the door and blew himself up in a magical explosion. Yes, it is. I'm not one for vows and austerity, so no, I'm no keeper. My specialty is recovering lost things. Treasures, tomes, memories, and the like. And the Order hired me to do just that. They want to know how a man like Yarrow could fall victim to the Red Madness. And thus, if there's something like a pattern to this malady. Doesn't matter. Yarrow grew up in a small village not far from here, and according to the Order, he visited it quite often after his partner died. What I want your help with is finding clues as to why he did what he did. What do you think?
Got anything else to do?
Great. First of all, I want you to travel to Riverville and talk to an old man named Alfred, a childhood friend of Yarrow's. Ask him what he makes of the incident, and whether he has any explanation for it. Secondly, a farm boy told me that he saw Yarrow throw something into the sea during his last visit there. The winds have been blowing inland the last couple of days, so go search the shoreline and see if it washed up. I myself will take a look at the house Yarrow grew up in. Ah, and here. This is a map of the region. Yarrow's house is at the blue dot. So, unless there's anything else, I'd say let's step to it. Just meet me at the farm when you're done.
That's pretty cool on the mission side. Right, I'm gonna hold it there for a second, and I'll be right back. Well, where do I put you? I put you up there, shall I? There. All right. Give me a few minutes. Oh. Getting too old. We are back. Right, let's go and do these missions then. These enemies are tough. One with me. Ooh. Okay. Focus. Just stalls. Assassination. Unlock that. And no more remaining. It says it worsens my thing. I think I should have gone the other way. Might as well take a look at the old dam. I think there might be something upstairs. How does this work then? Not gonna be able to beat them. Wow! I'm downstairs, okay. Baldin's root and Fin root. Potato. Oh, an iron shield at last. Oh, I could have shot them. Or not. Oh, I'm disappointed now. I'm upset. Anyway. Time to leave the house while it burns. Right, I think I do have to go the other way, so... Just hope the shield is effective. Oh my god, that scared me. Border the protected lands. Behind this mountain pass there will be no protection against the pathless one. Travellers beware rockfall and assault. Well, thanks for telling me a little bit too late. goat. Well, at least fishing is easy in this game. Right. Am I about to die again? Wow. What a load of codswallop. Why are the enemies so bloody strong? Right, let's go take a quick rest. Not this time. Eat that right now. Right. Roll up some bits and pieces. Arc Rift Down. Well, he's a bit easier than spiders. I read those blueprints. Fair dues. These enemies. Where am I? Right, the troll. That is annoying as hell. Why are these enemies so bloody tough? I didn't even got it on the hardest difficulty. Oh, I haven't got this. Time. Save it. How am I looking? Not too shabby again. Right. There you are, you swing. Oh, I got him just. Right, save it. These enemies are a pain in the neck. Where's that shovel gone? Leave it. Good. Oh, now a bloody bear. Listen, we don't have to attack each other. You know, I'm just gonna go round. I'm not going in any groves. Haha, you can't get me. Oh wait, they can swim? Let's chest that. Empty? Come back here. Come on. Empty. Hit that. Swines. Empty. Take some salmon instead then. Ooh. Nice claw. Let's go and take a look across the river first. Listen, crap, I don't want nothing to do with you. Ooh, level 3. Yes, health, please. Why is my sneak so high? Probably because I chose the wrong class. Sounds about right.
Finally,
The hell? The hell was that all about? Ooh, stop the flames. Ah. Some ghostly wolf. Oh, well, that's a soldier. Man. That's pretty cool. You want to play werewolf class? I might later on, but for now I just need to not die all the time. Cool. Search your mind and all you find. Ooh. There's so much to do. Yes, better armor. Hooray. I know what I wanted to do. I have remembered. Remaining. What's this do? So I'll go for the warrior. Yes, heavy armor would be nice. That's a unique way of leveling up. It's pretty cool. I want to get magic. That's what I wanted. We'll give it a try. Might as well dig up another grave while we're here, why not? Ooh. Oh dear, poor chap. Who's a good boy? Balls. Oh, thank you. Damn it. Oh, good. You still follow me. do disappear after a while. Okay, back to with what I know best.
Yes, you. Do you want to know a secret?
As long as it's not going to cost me anything.
Well, I found something really, really awesome, but I need help from somebody as tall and strong as you. How about it? I show you what I mean, and you promise to help me in return. What do you say? Dangerous? I don't know. You wouldn't be as close to the village and to the guards then, would you? And I don't want Daddy and the others to find out about this. That would spoil the surprise. I'll show you in a moment, but first, you have to promise to help me. Come on, don't be a chicken. Awesome! I knew you'd say yes. Come, follow me.
I really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
Look, I found this yesterday when I was searching for shells. Awesome, isn't it? Yes, and you know what? If you shake it, you can hear a rattling, as if there are coins in it. All we need to do is break it open, then we can split the loot. And I could give Daddy the money for the pointy beard man. So what do you think? I've already tried to open it, but it just won't budge. Yeah, that man from the big city, who always comes after a moon turn. He wants money from the farmers. Daddy says he works for this jank or Borg or something like that. Yeah, I think so. He always tries to make us think everything is okay, but I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you are.
And maybe there are enough pennies in this box for Daddy to pay the pointy beard man. Who knows? Sure. Yes! Awesome! Let's see what's in there! There are... Oh, come on. What is that? There aren't any pennies, only these weird nails and a piece of paper. Here, take a look for yourself. So, does it say anything? A poem? What if it's a riddle? That's what you grown-ups call it, don't you? What does it say exactly? A blessing in distress? That... Oh, sugar, why do you grown-ups always have to talk so complicated? That is... Wait. Father Fildus, the priest, he always talks about blessings at the sermons. Maybe the writer is talking about the shrine, the one behind our house. Quickly, you should go take a look over there. I have to go back to the farm to feed the Leors, but tell me at once if you find anything.
No, if I find riches, I'm going to keep them to myself. You are a kid, and you do not deserve them. Let's see that. I shall be right back. Ugh, stretch me legs. Right. Still on these bloody missions. Right. I'm gonna say bad dog. Ain't that cruel. Kill that child though. Ah.
Who are you?
Oh, who am I?
Yarrow. This is about his death, isn't it?
Not bad.
Age. Of course, who hasn't? Yarrow was one of us, after all. It is terrible. Simply terrible. You want to hear an old man's opinion, though? I always expected that something like this would happen. Malthus, forgive me for talking about a keeper like that, but it's the truth. Hard to explain, really. Come on, let's find somewhere to sit. It'll be easier to talk that way. Well, Yarrow. That's quite a subject, you know. You were right when you said we were best friends. Our fathers knew each other. For as long as I can remember, Yarrow and I were getting into trouble together. At least, until his mother died. No. Bandits killed her in broad daylight on Penny Road. Today these incidents are common, but not back then. The road was considered safe. Very safe. She was on her way to Ark, accompanied by 3 other women, and they were set upon at the pass. None of them survived. Yarrow was shattered. I think the worst part was how his father went downhill after his wife's death. The fishery decayed, and the poor guy filled his days with boozing and sleeping. It changed Yarrow forever. Well, that's a good question. On the one hand, he became a man, despite his tender age. On the other hand, something inside him woke up, so to speak. A desire to make more of his life. Old Mother Jenica noticed it and took him under her wing. He learned how to read and write, and soon he knew all the holy verses by heart. When he didn't have to help his drunken father, he helped in the village as much as he could. Indeed, that's one way to look at it. It wasn't long before he was the jewel of the village, the striving young fisherman destined for great things, even though he was only on the path of a manufacturer. And then the inevitable happened. A keeper of the Order came to Riverville to see the prodigy with his own eyes. And behold, in addition to Yarrow's ingenuity, he also had a slumbering magical talent. The keeper took him away, and a few months later, he started his novitiate. Since then, I've only seen him once or twice, as he rarely visited Riverville. I don't think he ever noticed how much that hurt me. If one of the manufacturers makes it to Sergeant of the Guard, it's reason enough for a bard song. He must have been the first novice in centuries who was not of the sublime path. So yes, it is uncommon. More than that. Oh, it's hard to explain. I believe it was the way he was talking about his grand plans. How he wanted to make the world a better place, to become the greatest keeper since Loram Waterblade. Underneath all this, there was an anger. An anger mixed with deep grief and disappointment. I don't think he was aware of it, because he drew all his strength from that anger. The strength to do all this, to learn and to work day and night, but it frightened me, like the Blue Death. It slumbers inside the pathless mage who believes he can master magic without the Order's help. At first, it grants power, but then, one day, it bursts out in an unholy wave of destruction, turning him into one of the monsters in the old songs. Anyway, I'm just an old man. What do I know about these matters? Now let me go to sleep. All these memories are making me weary. Yes, of course.
Did you look at the shrine yet?
No, shut the hell up. Wait, no.
Did you look at the
No, shut up. So, is this your house? How am I supposed to know which house is yours?
Did you look at the shrine yet? Did you look at the shrine yet?
Guessing it's this building up here.
Walk blessed.
Oh. Alright, what do I want to put in there? I'm going to sell all that. Keep that. And then just in case.
All you'll ever need. But please, take a look.
Will you buy off me?
Walk blessed.
Yeah? What do you... No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Let's go. Ooh, he's got some leather armor. Ooh, how much is that? 339. How many pennies have I got? 628. How am I down to 12 pennies? I just sold a load of stuff.
Walk blessed. 10 pennies for a sack of grain. And these farmers.
Well, I started the quest somehow.
My sir.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the same with these novices. Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you? Haha, what it is? Now that's quite the question you're asking there. But fine, why not? The path is two things. For one, it is the name of holy writing that encompasses both the revelation of the Lightborn after the fall of the Eterna King Azataron, and the journey of the first vassals to Enderal, who founded this country under Malphas's guidance. It also tells us the virtue of the path, the ideals by which every Enderalayan should live, which is the only way to salvation. Secondly, it is the holy calling of each Enderalayan citizen. You are welcome, child. Walk blessed.
Walk blessed, my sir.
My sir.
Where is this temple?
Walk blessed, my sir.
Walk blessed.
Yes?
I have no idea where this kid's house is. What the hell is this shrine then? Behind his house. Beginning the current, a big stone with a raised bleak tree in the west. Beginning of the current. God, these enemies! These enemies are so bloody tough. Bit better.
Yesterday. Letter 2. Sarah is dead.
Yeah. You swines! No, I don't know where this tree and rock are. Ah, skeleton man. And wolves, of course. Only one ring at a time. Sheep. Right. Hey! one hell of a crab. Oh, well, well. Heathweed. Aye. Ow. So I see you hiding down there. Oh.
Now a good pipe. Well, if it isn't my new friend, any luck? Well, if it isn't my new friend, any luck? Interesting. I didn't know about his companion's fate, to be honest.
Nor do we, because we didn't read the book.
Irony of fate, isn't it? Murdered by those you wanted to help. But the Order will definitely be interested in these letters. Well done. That just leaves the old man in the village. Well, well. That's interesting. Good work. That should be all we need then. Splendid. I did, and now I finally know what to make of it. Come, follow me.
Oh, no, 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 no. Where is he? Oh, he's still down there. No, you went this way. Not bad.
I present a Star People's lock, and I bet my buttocks we'll find another answer behind that door over there. Doesn't surprise me. This kind of lock is usually only found in treasuries or castles, but they can be picked, though that's going to be quite the challenge without the bolts. Normally, yeah. It's quite simple, actually. Every keyhole has a matching bolt that latches into place once you insert it. And once all the keyholes, 5 in our case, are latched, the door the lock protects opens up. If you don't have the matching bolts, however, you should prepare yourself for the most frustrating break-in of your life. That is, if you don't happen to be Jaspar, who knows a little trick. You can use wooden sticks instead of bolts. They'll break a couple of seconds after you put them inside the lock, but if you manage to get all 5 sticks into place before the first one breaks, you can basically trick the mechanism. It's all about speed, in other words. So I'd say you do the running, and I'll wait near the pressure plate. You ready? You're right, sorry. All you have to do is insert 1 stick into each of the 5 keyholes as fast as possible. Once you've done that, I'll push the pressure plate, which will open the door. If you're too slow, we'll just have to try again. Splendid. Here are the sticks. All right, go!
That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think I have any skill points, do I? bloody bad. I don't even know where the pipe sticks are. Where are the other three?
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again.
There's two here.
Damn, that was too slow. We'll try it again. Brilliant. We're really good at this. Let's take a look and see what the old Magister didn't want anyone to see, shall we? Oh, a fire elemental. Not a weak one. This Yarrow knew about magic, that's for sure. That leaves us with the question of what exactly this is supposed to be. I suppose that's his companion. Though it's interesting that he was already on the wrong side of the law way before his rampage. Well, burials are considered heathen here in Enderal, and have been forbidden for about 300 years now. Here, corpses are always cremated. The whole thing's called the Last Journey. The deceased is taken to a place he or she considered special during his or her life, immediately after dying. That's the only way the soul can move on to the eternal paths. Sounds very poetic, but I'm pretty sure the only reason the Order introduced the law was to prevent plagues. Plus, they might have noticed that too many lost ones running around on trade routes aren't that much fun for wanderers and traveling merchants. Yeah. But of course, that only goes for the little man. The rich and powerful still tend to their family crypts. And there are still plenty of old vaults around from the time before this whole last journey thing was begun. And it's good that way. What would life as a treasure hunter be like without the notorious noble looking for family jewels in a century-old grave? Let's take a look around and see if we find anything.
Beloved Sira.
What's that? Let me see. Uh-huh. A tragic ending for a tragic personality, I'd say. Well, I think that should suffice. Well, what should I think about it? Yarrow was a self-righteous fool, just like all these do-gooders are. They celebrate themselves as great messiahs as long as everything goes well, but once they fail, it's the bad, bad world that's responsible for it. The wise hermit has a good saying for that. People are only idealists until it starts to hurt. He and his lady should have simply stayed in Riverville. I think that if we all just spent less time thinking about other people's problems, whores would have fuller purses, breweries emptier barrels, and tyrants fewer minions willing to cut their throats open for the one true God or the one true nation. Yeah, we are. Here, 2 teleport scrolls that can take us right back to Riverville. Just meet me in the tavern once you're ready to go. I have some stuff to take care of, so there's no need to hurry. Farewell.
Nothing to steal? Nope. Right. Alright, I'm going to save it for now. I'm going to call it a night. So, thank you very much for watching. I have been Dark Wolf Hut, and remember this game is absolutely free if you have on Steam, if you have Skyrim Special Edition. So, I recommend going to play it. And I'll catch you again later. Goodbye.